All right, so the 13th Baktun. And now we have this connection with Sampson being the 13th judge. Both have a similarity with the world age. Both have the same world age ideology. Both have almost an exact bullseye, because we're talking 5,000 comparative to a very small difference in years here. So we're basically talking the same number here. Okay, so we got a comparison with the number, we've got a comparison with the ideologies. Now I'm showing you more of a fulfillment between the ideologies. Now you're seeing Sampson being depicted as the 13th judge. Well, that is right on the money, because for the Mayan world age, there are 13 periods known as Baktuns, as we've stated. Okay? So this is what we're in now. We're in the 13th Baktun. Now, the Mayans represent that with destruction, which will follow renewal. Well, if you read the book of Revelation, that's the exact same thing that you're going to see. And the same thing is similar, because it's all wrapped up around this serpent symbolism. Wow. Unbelievable. If you're new to this, if you're not new to this, this is very believable. Very believable, because all the other information is going to connect to this like it was metal to a magnet. That's right. The truth is going to connect to itself in any which way we show it or shake it. The truth connects to truth, and it's going to interlock seamlessly every time. So that's what we're seeing, a seamless interlock between the Hebrew ideology, calendrical system, and then symbolic representation of the world age, right on down to this 13th Baktun, and they represent it as Sampson, the Danite, the 13th judge, which is soon to appear on this earth. Now, what you have to also know is that there never were 12 tribes. Those of you who have followed my videos long enough, you know by now that the Bible does not read like any of us have been taught that it does. So too with the 12 tribes. The 12 tribes represent the zodiac, but they're hiding the 13th sign from you. And that's where Sampson now represents himself, or the Bible does, as the 13th judge, which is going to fulfill the 13th Baktun. Okay? Now, this is where I told you we had those missing numbers from, and it comes from the missing computation of the missing information concerning the 13th astrological sign. And I told you that most astrological signs are around about 2,000 years long. They're not all about the same length in time. So based off of that missing information, we could actually get a lot closer, because we're ending up with a difference of about 1,500, 600 years here. And I'm going to explain this a little further here. So if we added in this missing information to my equation of the missing 13th astrological sign, guess what? Guess what? My equation is going to become further on the money for the date that the Urantia offers, which is 37,848 years. Now I'm going to explain my numbers here for you real quick. This is paper 74. All right, now this is being dated from the year 1934. This was recorded in 1934. This paper was. And from 1934, dating back, they're saying it was 37,848 years ago for the start of the Garden of Eden. Okay, what they're saying here is that Adam and Eve arrived on Urantia from the year AD 1934 at 37,848 years ago, which is going to be talking all about the garden. All right? Now that's incredible, because my knowledge and the understanding of the missing astrological sign, which is now being fulfilled as the connection to the Hebrew calendar, Sampson, the 13th judge, which is now representing the 13th astrological sign, which is in perfect correlation with the Baktun, which will now come into perfect correlation with the Urantia, with the missing information. Incredible.